When you know who you are, you can do it well. And a lot of what confidence comes from, that building of confidence, what Monica spoke about earlier, it comes from knowing who you are. And when you don't know who you are, you fall victim to what everybody else thinks of you. You can't do this. You're not able, you're not capable, you don't have the credentials. But if you know who you are, that changes the trajectory of your life. And so when people ask me what I do, what I teach about journaling, it's the very thing that everyone needs, no matter what industry you are in, no matter what school you go to. The only university you need to make sure you're always in is the university of you. And so when I teach women how to journal, I'm teaching them how to know who they are. And when they know who they are, they can change their life and essentially be an agent of change. So one of the things that I will say too is that you're not only one thing. And I heard that kind of shared all today, that maybe you are pulled into healthcare or you're pulled into your creative side. But as women, we're not one thing. So keep that in mind as I kind of share my story today. And can I actually ask that this be the full version? And let's go ahead and go to my second and go ahead and press play. Do you need to put this in here?
Achieving them. We all have 24 hours every day. What do we do with our time? When it comes to your dreams, goals, visions for the year, what makes those dreams come to life? That decision lives in you, is made by you, and depends on you. That decision lives in you, is made by you, and depends on you. Dreams, right? But what hinders us from our dreams? What gets in the way of us achieving them? We all have 24 hours every day. What do we do with our time? When it comes to your dreams, goals, visions for the year, what makes those dreams come to life? That decision lives in you, is made by you, and depends on you. That decision lives in you, is made by you, and depends on you. pain and hurt from verbal abuse, being misunderstood, rejection, and misjudgment. That's what I felt. But there was this moment when I realized in order for my life to change, I was gonna have to make a decision to change it. I wasn't sure what that change was that I needed, but there was this cry in my heart that I wanted to be happy. So what did that mean for me to be happy? I really didn't know what that looked like or what that meant for me. So I began to think about this recent memory, and the joy that memory gave me inspired me, and I began to write. I had to bring to life these words I was feeling in my heart, so I changed my writing into my power, and my words became my actions, and these words spoke out saying, today I choose happiness. I made it my choice. No matter the circumstance, I desire to live in joy. My life has new meaning. My past cannot stay. I won't be defeated. I won't be persuaded. Today I choose happiness. There's no other way. And I began this journey called The Best of Me. Let's Write Life serves a purpose to be a safe ground for people to learn self-expression through journaling, learn from my story, and become confident about achieving their goals and dreams in an empowering way. With the world shifting to digital lifestyles, many may think journaling is a lost art. My goal is to prevent that belief. After years of suffering in silence with my own depression, I wrote my story in a journal so that my life could save someone else's life. I wanted a way to encourage someone's life beyond my physical reach, and for that person to see that through their writing, they can transform their life as I did mine. And that's why I started Let's Write Life.
All right. So that is just a glimpse into my story. And this is what you don't see. These parts of people's lives, the sacrifice they took, the things that they've overcome to get to where they are. But I'm here as a testimony to tell you that you can change the narrative of your story. You don't have to be imprisoned by things that have happened in your path, that there is a way out of that, and that there is success, there is hope, there is light on the other side of that pain. And so that video really captures my journey, and I hope that as you were watching it, it just instilled a seed or a question inside of you that could relate. So let me ask, just by a show of hands, how many of you guys have ever journaled? Okay, awesome. How many of you guys have ever been in a place in your life you have ever felt like giving up? And you can just keep raising your hand. Okay, another one. How many of you have ever thought to yourself, how am I going to get through this? Okay, right? I'm still raising my hand too. Have you ever had this feeling that was just so heavy and on you, or that you felt so unsettled in your career and personal life, thinking there's got to be more than this? Okay, I'm still raising my hand too. How about this one? You got to a place where you're empty and you feel in your heart that emptiness so heavy that you find yourself in a place of such unbearable self-doubt. Negative thoughts have crept in, and you look around one day and you found yourself in a dark place of hurt and sadness, and you're asking yourself, how in the world did I get here? I'm still raising my hand too. And how about, for those of you who did not raise your hand, how many of you know a friend, a family member, a daughter, a son, a sister, or someone who faces those challenges of those questions? All of us. And that was me. So actually, let's go to the next slide. The topic that I want to share with you guys today is breaking barriers, changing the narrative, and restoring. And in the last day, yesterday, I added leading with hope to become the best of who you are.